So we just got more beta gameplay footage for this gacha game that some people are anticipating, known as Silver Palace. Now, honestly, I don't really care too much for the game because it's just another one of these Genshin slash Wuwa type of games, and I don't even care for those two games, so I don't see me caring for this one. I've seen a bit of the gameplay and I'm not too intrigued, but I'm not gonna hold anything against them just because it is only beta test footage. Nothing really besides just like what the game looks like and how the fighting looks like, which again, not really that pleased. I don't want to hate on it or seem like this is a doom posting video, but remember, everything you see in this video is just going to be literally what we have, and then what you hear me say is just going to be my personal opinion with these types of games. Now, that does not mean I'm going to just automatically hate on the game or anything like that, but before we get into it, subscribe and, you know, like the video, show your boy some support. It really helps out the channel, and yeah, let's talk about it. So when it comes to Silver Palace, I believe they started promotion for this game about a year ago, or like just over a year, I don't remember, but this game does like look pretty. I think the game, if we're talking about just overall scenery, I think the scenery is a very eye-catching. I think the scenery is what, a Western detective, Indiana Jones Western theme. That's not the real genre or theme of like the scenery, but you guys, I don't know the word. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT for that actually. Let's find out together. What is the theme for the gacha game Silver Palace? Mysterious and investigation. You see, that's what I'm trying to get at. Mystery and investigation. That's what I meant when I said Indiana Jones, mysterious. Yeah, let's get it, bro. But yeah, now that we've come to a decision of what like the scenery or theme of the game is like, I think realistically the game doesn't have much that's like unique besides that. I mean, I know the game has mounts, which is something both of these two games do lack, but these games have this teleport system, so mounts never really mattered to me personally, but I'm not gonna take it away. I still do like my mounts at the end of the day, so I'll give them a point for that. Another thing is the bosses do seem to be a lot more intriguing than these other games. Maybe not Wuwa, but definitely Genshin Impact. I seen a fight of this horse carriage boss and it did actually look very fun, and I can't actually wait to try that out myself because again, that did look very fun. And it also has the element of like you could just be running around in the world and then bosses or sub bosses or minions or enemies just appear out of nowhere and just start attacking. Like you will see an actual animation of an enemy flying in and just start fighting with you, and you just have to fight right there and then. And I feel like for some people it's going to be very cool, for some people it's going to be very annoying, because like I know for a fact if I'm doing the story and it feels like the story is taking so long and then I'm getting to another destination and an enemy just swoops in and starts attacking me, I'm just gonna rage so bad I'm gonna turn into M-Tash. But I feel like the reaction that this game is going to get is going to be the same as any other game that is going to be releasing like this.
We already have Wuwa, we already have Genshin, so why even play this?
That's exactly how I think most people are going to react to this game, but I would say give this game a chance because again, it does seem like it's a tad bit different. Another thing that I noticed is that this game actually has guns in it like DNA, right? In DNA, you can have your actual character with your character skills, a weapon, and then a gun. This game seems like you're going to be able to have your characters with their skills and then a gun that you can actually equip on them and fight with the gun. One thing that I did notice is that it doesn't seem like there's any complexity. I don't even know if that's a word, but if it is, then great. Complexity, that's the word. I think that's a real word. Pretty sure that's a real word. I didn't see any real complexity when it came to like the actual gameplay itself. It generally just seemed like Genshin Impacts where you have your 3 characters on the team and then your Q and E button, and then that's it. Click, 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 QE 1, 2, 3, click, 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 QE 1, 2, 3, and then repeat. That's it. That's what it seemed like. I didn't see anything that had to do with like air combos or anything like Wuthering Wave, which honestly, I'm low-key expecting these games to play like Wuthering Waves now. Maybe that's not fair to the game, so let's just redact that whole statement. One thing that this game did have that I did like was a parry system and dodge. You know, perfect dodge and parries are always great. I love the little Elden Ring little touch into these gacha games, but I think having those parry and perfect dodge features implemented implemented into your battle is going to be very fun for a lot of people. And again, when I seen from that horse carriage boss fight, it looked like it could get quite dangerous when you're fighting. Now, I don't know what the gacha banner or the gacha system or how the gacha is going to work at all, but now that I'm thinking about it, those guns that I've probably seen are probably going to be the character's main weapon. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So I don't really know. I can't speak too much about that. So I don't really know, and I can't speak too much about the actual gacha system, but we'll wait. I will wait. Don't worry. As for the character designs, personally, I find them to be genuinely bland. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna have those unique traits like different color eyes and different color hairs and, you know, that, you know, cool hairstyle. But when it comes to the outfits, in my personal opinion, I don't really like the fact that it all seems very similar, especially the guys. They look like they're wearing the same thing, just in like different body builds. And I don't necessarily like that because those were playable characters I've seen. I know that all these games kind of start off like that, and then when they get more banner characters, they start to look different. But for this game so far, from their beta test, I did not see anything that was like, wow, literally, besides the fact that the game had a different type of scenery theme, if that makes sense, and the mounts. Other than that, don't really know. The fighting doesn't look too pretty, it doesn't look too flashy, so we're gonna see how players react to that. And then again, I guess the overall like running with the mount looked fun as hell. Like I seen drifting with a mount, that looked fire. To drift with your horse, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, that looks fun as hell, I ain't gonna lie. So we'll see how that looks. But hey, I just wanted to share a little bit of this Silver Palace game for you guys, for the people who didn't see it. You know, from whatever you've seen from this video, just let me know what you think from what you've seen from this video, not what you heard from this video, because what you heard from this video is nothing more than my opinion. And my opinion is not your opinion. And if it's not your opinion, you have no reason to hate or like this game, realistically. But you guys let me know down below, and I'm gonna be looking out for it. Hey, I'm about to go get my quarter zip and matcha. But while I go ahead and do that, here's some gameplay that you guys can watch just to kind of get a full understanding of what's going on with audio and transitions and all that stuff.